Good morning, everyone on YouTube. How is everyone? I made a Facebook Live video last night, and I'm kind of going to do it again for YouTube. I had trouble transferring it over, so what am I laughing about? What am I laughing about? Hillary Clinton wants to be a pastor. Hillary Clinton wants to be a pastor. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Hillary Clinton wants to be a pastor. Oh my gosh, Hillary Clinton wants to be a pastor. What's her first sermon gonna be? How to get away with murder? Oh my gosh. No. Alright. I can't be serious. It's gonna take me a little bit. Hillary Clinton wants to be a pastor. Alright. I'm not really, but pretend I'm Hillary Rodman Clinton, alright? To some degree. I'm gonna be somewhat me too in this. First sermon, how to get away with murder. Alright? Step 1. Run for politics. Whatever position. Senate, House of Representatives, Cabinet, whatever. I don't know the positions. Run for, whatever. Senator, mayor, whatever, right? And then run for president. Hillary Rodman Clinton wants to be a pastor. Alright, step 1, run for any, the cat thing in politics, alright? Step 2, have a judge in your back pocket, or have a lawyer on retainer, and then have a corrupt judge who you're buddies with in your back pocket. Yes, there is a lot of that goes on in this country. That's why certain people get away with murder. That's why when I was running against Donald Trump, sorry I cannot do her voice, but so, that's step 2. Step 3, hire someone. Why go do it myself? Now again, pretend I'm Hillary Clinton. Alright? Why would I hire, why would I go do it myself and have my fingerprints on it when I could go hire someone to do it? Yeah, so every witness who's seen me commit a crime, that's Hillary Clinton. We'll sit there. So step 3. Step 4. I didn't actually put all this in the last video, but step 4, right? I'm gonna let 4 soldiers die in Benghazi on my watch. Now here's the funny part. I'm gonna play my YouTube video. I'll play my YouTube video. Oh, and then step 5, right? Me as Hillary Rodman Clinton, I'm going to steal all Americans' tax-paying money and pretend to have it funded for Haiti, when really it's funded for my foundation and to send money to like Russia or whatever, North Korea, and help them destroy America. Oh, so that was step, I think, 5. Now, any church, Rodman Clinton wants to be a pastor. Hillary is pastor. Oh my God. Oh man, that's still funny. And I was laughing all the way yesterday. I was even laughing part of my sleep. This is so funny. Hillary is a pastor. The church she preaches at's gonna go up in flames. It's gonna go up in flames. Hillary's a pastor. Oh, she's going to preach in a Presbyterian church. So, if I can find out the name of the Presbyterian church, or you find out the name, you should send them a bunch of tweets on Twitter if they got a Twitter account. Send them a ton of messages on Facebook and tell them what a mistake they're making for letting Hillary Clinton become a pastor. Oh, yes, again, I'm going to pretend I'm Hillary Clinton for a little bit. What? I ran against Donald Trump. I couldn't convince the American people. I had dead people even vote for me, and I still lost. And all my friends who voted for me are crying because I lost. I can't do her voice, but I'm just pretending that I'm acting like a female for a minute, even though my voice seems to do that when I start laughing. You know, I'm sad Donald Trump is my president. Oh my gosh, I should have won this election. Oh, I should have won. I should have won, but oh, I guess I can't brainwash all of America. So what would I do? I think I know. I think I'm going to sit there and go after the churches. I'm going to brainwash. I'm going to maybe, let's start with like a Catholic or like a Presbyterian church. I'll go preach some sermons there. Get them so convinced that even the ones in the church that voted for Donald Trump will change their opinion. And maybe I'll run again in 4 years against Donald Trump. Oh my God. Alright, back to me. Oh my God, that's so funny. Rodman Clinton is a pastor. Hillary is a pastor. Oh. Alright, again, my steps. And please understand, people out here, I am not encouraging anyone to commit murder, but I'm pretending I'm Hillary Rodman Clinton. Step 1. I run for a position in the White House. You know, in politics, whatever. A Senate. A senator. You know, whatever, cabinet, House of Rep, whatever. A mayor, whatever. I don't care. You know? That's step 1 of how to get away with murder. Now, yes, there's been some that have been arrested, but not a lot. Not enough. Okay? That's step 1. Step 2, I get me a lawyer, and then I go get the most corrupt judge that I'm buddies with. And maybe even friends with some jurors and pay them off. So that's step 2. Step 3. I will steal taxpayers' dollars to pretend it's to help those in Haiti, when really, it's for my own foundation. Step 4. Yes, I kind of lost my thought here. Step 4. I apologize, I've really lost my thought here. Okay, step 1, I had, run for a thing. Step 2, get a good lawyer, hire a judge, get a judge in my back pocket. Step 3, steal taxpayers' dollars. Step 4, I let 4 soldiers die on my watch, and I blame a YouTube video. Oh, yes, don't take responsibility. Oh, yes, step 5, I hire someone to do it. Why would I want my hands to get dirty when I can go hire someone to do it? So anytime I commit a crime as Hillary Clinton, I don't want my hands on it, so I do get someone to do my job for me. That for anyone that tries to expose my criminal deeds. Alright, that's the 5 steps on how to get away with murder if you were Hillary Clinton. As me. That's probably what Hillary Clinton's first sermon would be. I could not vote for her as president. I could not. And there's many people out here that said, I can't stand Donald Trump. He acts like a 3-year-old. Alright, maybe he does tweet like a 3-year-old. But I want you to take a look at the left. I want you to start watching the left. I want you to see how they're acting. You will find they are no better than Donald Trump. They're acting like a bunch of 3-year-olds. Some of them are still sitting there whining that Hillary lost. Hillary lost and cheated and lost. That's what's funny. How do I know? Somebody had dead people, registered dead people to vote for Hillary. I believe now had Hillary won fair and square, that would be another story. But yeah, I would have been screaming because I know Hillary would have cheated to win. She was trying to cheat to win and she lost. And yes, I'm gonna pretend again I'm Hillary Clinton. My puppet master is George Soros. I must do what George Soros says, or my life is in shambles. George Soros. I think it was like 1979 or 8 or somewhere in the late 70s. I think it was in Newsweek. There was an article talking about George Soros wanting to kill Americans. He hates Americans and wants to kill them. What is he doing? He's used people like Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama to try to get it done. I've never seen... Now, I'm trying to be nice and calm, as cool as I can. I do pray for Hillary's soul. And I'm trying my best not to think I'm better than someone, but I could outpreach Hillary. And I went to one-year Bible college. And the difference between my preaching and Hillary, I would not deliberately try to deceive anyone. She would deceive everyone and take pleasure in it. I personally, me as a person, would not. I could not vote for Hillary. I voted for Donald Trump. But I want you to know he was not my first choice, and no, Bernie Sanders was not my first choice. Although, had there been, I would have rather it had, a Democrat one. I would have rather had Bernie than Hillary. But my first choice was Mike Huckabee. I thought Mike Huckabee was composed, but he wasn't presidential. He was calm. He didn't act like a 3-year-old. Although I will take Donald Trump acting like a 3-year-old all day over someone who is criminal, who's done all kinds of illegal activities, like have people murdered who have been, become a witness against Hillary. She had people murdered. She let 4 soldiers in Benghazi die on her watch. That disgusts me. She also, and I have friends out there who are liberals, and I'm not one of these people that, I need to educate you liberals because you have been brainwashed by your college professors. Let me tell you something. What's going to happen if you want illegals into this country, especially the refugees I'm seeing lately? These people like to rape women and children. These people like to drink camel pee. That's gross. These people do not want to wash their hands. Now, I'm not talking about people in this United States that are here legally and are Muslim. I do not hate Muslims. I hate radical Muslim. I hate radical Islam. I hate that. I do not like that. That's what they want to do. They want to rape your women and children. I could not bear to see that happen. I have many female friends out here. I can't bear to see that happen. I know there's women that get raped every day no matter what. It would be worse. It's bad enough it happens now. I don't want to see it get worse. It would have been worse under Hillary Clinton. All you people on the left, you think you know everything. You don't. Now, I don't know everything, but I do know that. I know that. I've seen enough evidence out there. These refugees are marrying 9-year-old girls. That's disgusting. I'll tell you right now, I'm not the kind of person that wants to kill anybody. But if I had a daughter, and I've got friends who got kids, you mess with them, I got no problem going to jail or prison. I got no problem putting you in a body bag. I have no problem. But, there's people out here going to say, well, you want to just go kill people. No. I don't believe in killing first. I believe people throw the first punch. After they throw the first punch, you do something, you try something, I got no problem. I don't care how I kill you either. You come over here as an illegal. You want to come over here legally or get your papers? I got no problem with. And yes, to educate liberals, Democrats, illegals are not a race. Again, illegals are not a race. It does not matter. There are white people that are here illegally. There are black people that are here illegally. There are Asians here illegally. Mexicans. Puerto Ricans probably here. Some are here. I don't know. I don't know every group. There are people here that are here illegally. You're here illegally, you need to be deported. Now, if you want to come and visit as a vacation, you need a passport. And it's okay to visit for a little bit. But when you want to, you don't get to reside here and take benefits away from Americans. There are people out here that are homeless veterans on their orders, American people who need these benefits. There are people out here who are some people are trying to get a job and can't, and they've tried the last 2 or 3 years. Some of them have gotten to the point they're discouraged and they give up. You're not to get to come over here and take our benefits. There are people coming over here and getting $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 of disability a month. And they may not even have a kid, or they may have one kid. $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000. I seen one article, now I don't know if it's true, this guy's getting $360,000 a year in benefits. That's crazy. He's here illegally. If you're an American, you should be ticked off about that. You should be angry. You know? That's the thing. I don't understand about the left. Y'all want all these free stuff, right? You want all this free stuff. Some of it's getting taken away because you want illegals here. Alright, you want illegals here. This is what I'm going to propose. Since some of you can't get it, maybe if we're going to have illegals in this country, everyone who voted for Hillary Clinton, that's right, that wants them here, they get to come live with you. That's right. Radical Islam. Radical Muslim. Not all Muslims are radical. I happen to know some that are decent people, and I respect them. I am not one of those people that I take one look at a Muslim and I assume, oh my God, they're going to come and do something to me. Now, I've had a couple that approached me, I will admit. They scared the daylights out of me. But, you don't get to come over here, change laws to benefit you. I don't get to go to Mexico and change their laws. But Hillary Clinton, I am grateful. I wake up every morning and I'm grateful she is not my president. I am very grateful. And I told you the reasons. She's criminal. She should be arrested. It's bad enough we had just got done having a criminal in the White House. And those of you that love Barack Obama, you are brainwashed. He was a criminal. He came to this country illegally. You are not legal to become my president. Donald Trump is an American citizen. I didn't scream Barack Obama, not my president. That's the difference between me and the left. And all these people on the left, these celebrities, I'm mainly talking about the celebrities, talking about they're going to move to Canada. You're lying. You're lying. And you call Donald Trump a liar? Check yourself. And, but I gotta say it one more time. Hillary Rodman Clinton is a pastor. Hillary's a pastor. That is hilarious. Oh my God. The church is gonna go up in flames. Her church. I know. Everybody lies to some degree. There are certain situations where many people would lie, and I don't blame them. If a robber comes into your house, let's say you're married man with a wonderful wife and kids. Robber comes into your house, wants to know where your wife and kids are. Are you going to tell the robber the truth? Oh yeah, they're hiding in the closet. No, you're going to lie. You're going to say something maybe like, I don't know, she went for a walk with some friends, blah, blah, blah. They went for a walk. Exactly. I mean, you're not going to sit there and tell the truth to somebody that's evil and trying to harm people. I do not support evil in the church, but Hillary is a pastor. Hillary is a pastor. Oh my gosh. And you know the title of her first sermon, How to Get Away with Murder. Step 1. Pick a position in the White House, in politics. Step 2. Hire someone to do it. Why get my hands dirty? You know? I will get someone else to do it. Hey, probably George Soros has done it. And now it covers tracks with lawyers, corrupt lawyers, and corrupt judges, and jury in their pocket. Probably had jurors paid off and stuff. Step 3. don't take responsibility for my actions, for what I did in Benghazi. As, of course, I'm saying this is Hillary Clinton. I let 4 soldiers die on my watch. I put 4 soldiers in harm's way. And then I blame a YouTube video. That's step 3. I don't take responsibility for my actions. Step 4. As Hillary Clinton, I steal America's tax dollars to pretend to make it fun for Haiti, when in reality, it's to fund my camp foundation, the Clinton Foundation. That's pretty much my step as Hillary Clinton, my sermon on how to get away with murder. What do you think Hillary's next sermon would be about? You have ideas? Send them. I will definitely try to make a sermon. Because, by the way, those of you out here, if you're a Christian, I do not support evil in the church. I am just been sick of it for years, watching good people get made fun of, while bad people can just sit and laugh. Now, I know we're not supposed to repay evil with evil. I also looked at it another way. You could laugh about it like I'm doing, laugh about Hillary becoming a pastor, and start making fun of it. Or you could just go insane and end up in jail or prison. I choose to laugh about it. Laughing is much better, even if I'm laughing like I'm insane or crazy. It's better. I do not support evil in the church, but Hillary is a pastor. I do not want to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be serious. I really don't want to see evil in the church. There's enough of it in this world. I've been to numbers of churches. I like the church I go to now. I go once. I don't go every week. Because sometimes I get, I just don't feel like being around people. I get socially exhausted, even though I love the people at my church. But I love going whenever I can. I'm not one of those that believe you have to step foot every time the doors are open. I do think you should go at least a couple of times a month, at least. Or even at least once a month, but at least a couple times a month. I like to sleep in. Sometimes I think rest is good. But what would you feel? What do you think Hillary's next sermon would be? The reason I'm doing this, I am sick of bad people getting to make fun of good people. I feel like, I don't know how many of you read the Bible, but there's a part that talks about Jesus went into the temple. And I think those money changers were, doing business on Sabbath. And he turned over the tables. I feel like that. I am sick of, I have to use humor to deal with stuff. I take a little time to say stuff because I don't want to curse in my videos. I'm trying to set the best example I can. I know some people are like, well, why are you sitting here cutting down Hillary Clinton? I do not hate Hillary Clinton, alright? She is a human being. I pray for her soul, but I do not like her character. I do not want to see her killed. Now, if, she's committed for crimes and that's what they decide, that's a different story. But I personally, I do not believe in going and killing someone just because I don't like their character. There's a lot of people's character I don't like. I didn't like Barack Obama's character. First term, now I didn't vote. He never really made me want to go register to vote, but I always did it in my head for fun. First term, I would have voted Barack Obama. Second term, I would have voted nobody. I didn't vote nobody, actually. Because I looked at it and I said, either candidate's going to be crap. And I was like, I wanted to see what a black president would do. And I would like to see a black president again. Ben Carson was actually one of my choices. This election. I think he would have been good. Not great, but he would have been good. I would have been okay with him. But I think Donald Trump, he's tough as nails. I love it. I love these president. He was not my first choice. Mike Huckabee was. I just felt Huckabee had more of a balance, and Trump is more like a 3-year-old, but I'm okay with it because I voted for Trump to get Pence as my vice president. And but Barack Obama, there are people while he was president had pictures of him hanging. I couldn't laugh about it. Like, there are people that thought that was funny. I didn't. I didn't like him as my president. And truthfully, I'll be honest, he was not my president, because if you were not born in the United States, or you were not born in Hawaii, that was a fake birth certificate. I don't remember the sheriff's name, but he has proof that it's not a real birth certificate. He was born in Kenya. And another thing, people talk about white privilege. Well, there's white presidents that had to resign. Barack Obama should have been impeached. So that is one defense. Now, I do believe there is some white privilege out there. To some degree, I do. I'm white and I'm saying this. But at the same time, people need to try to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Stop blaming everyone else why they can't get a job. Stuff. Oh, that should be it for another video. Hillary Clinton is a pastor. Hillary's a pastor. Well, that church is going to go up in flames. Unless she repents and changes her ways. And I know people are like, well, you don't have a right to judge. The Bible says you can actually judge sin. And see, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm not. I have my flaws just like anybody else. But I have not gone out there and committed criminal acts like that. I have not done criminal acts where it's going to affect every American. Actually, I haven't committed criminal. I'm not going to... Stuff like that. I cannot have a criminal as a president. It's disgusting. Now, if you're an ex-criminal and you're trying to better your life, I have no problem with you. And I do think, and it depends on the situation. Certain situations, no way would I hire an ex-criminal. If, like, for school, and you had, what was it? Sexual thing. No, I wouldn't hire you. No way. If I thought you could be a harm on something like that, I wouldn't hire you. Now, if I had, like, a marketing company and you're an ex-criminal, I'd probably hire you. I'd give you a chance. Depends on the crime, too, though. But Hillary, as a pastor, what are your thoughts? I think it's hilarious. Please understand, I do not want to see evil in the church. If she wants to preach, go find a satanic church and let her preach there. And those of you out here, I need to educate you about something. I make videos to make people aware. I did laugh a lot in this one, though, because it's still funny. I don't want to laugh because I won't lose my thought here, but I make videos to educate people, to make people aware. Church is one of those places that should be peaceful. No, it's not perfect. It has its flaws. All churches have their flaws. I don't care what church you go to. Some churches, though, I wouldn't step foot in. I wouldn't step foot in some of them if you gave me $1 million. But, Hillary, Oh, yeah, I know where I was going to go with this. Those you out here, if you're looking for Satan, you're not going to find him in a red suit, pitchfork. No, you're going to find him in some of your celebrities. Some of you, I'm not going to name the celebrities, but a lot of you listen to them. Some of them are popular today. Some of them started being popular 10, 20 years ago, and they're your favorite artist. They're your, music artist. I'm not naming names. I'm just saying. You may want to check what some of these people believe, especially if you are a Bible-believing Christian, Jew. You really need to check what these artists believe. I don't care how much you like their music. I've had to stop listening to certain artists' music. I had to. I couldn't stand what they believed. Just, And a lot of them today, they'll say whatever they want in their music. There used to be more of a restriction on music, and I wish we'd go back to that, where you can't curse as much. I miss those days. You can say one once in a while, but you can't go crazy with it. Like now, you can go crazy with it. Drop the F-bomb on probably every track, every 10 words if you want, 5 words. But Hillary as a pastor, that's too funny. Again, you want to recognize what evil is? Just look at your celebrities. Look into their eyes. If it looks like... I'm not talking about if they have a mad moment. I'm talking about constantly they look angry. Their eyes are look like fire and brimstone. Stay away from them. That's your best bet. Boycott. I don't care if they got a talk show. Boycott it. They got movies. Stop watching them. Get rid of them. Don't buy their movies. It's a way to stop evil is to not keep letting it happen. It's hard. It's hard to. I know evil's in this world. Blah blah blah, and there is, but it's one of the best ways to stop evil. Start learning about your celebrities. Start being more aware. When they have a news story, find out what they're really distracting you from. I'm not saying you can't be affected by the news story. Of course you can. Certain news stories I felt tragic, and I felt affected. It didn't happen to me. As far as I know, I didn't have any family, but I felt affected by 9/11. I don't watch the news, and I'd seen it. And when I saw it, I was sad. I was sad for people in that building. I was very sad. Because there's people that had family members in that building. I was so sad. And, I don't know if I should say this comments. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to say it. I think, this is just my opinion, I think Barack Obama had something to do with 9/11. And I'm just throwing a theory out here why I think this, right? Okay, 2011, or no, 2001, I'm sorry, not 2011, 2001, the towers get hit. I'm trying to think what year it was, 2008? Yeah, 2008, Barack Obama becomes your president. Now, I've seen some videos on YouTube saying when that thing happened, there was radical Islamists or radical Muslims cheering when that happened. Cheering. That just makes me really suspicious. Not the people saying, but seeing that makes me very suspicious. That's my theory on why I think Barack Obama had something to do with 9/11. He did it himself, and that would be a blow to American people. 7 years later, he runs as president. He come out of the blue. I never seen him. I never heard nothing about him. And 7 years later, he runs as president. On the very, and I'm not sitting here and saying go hating all Muslims, you shouldn't. Ones that try to hurt you, though, people never throw the first punch. Always let other people throw the first punch. That's when I'm okay with firing back. But Hillary Clinton as a pastor. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Send me your comments on what you think her second sermon will be. I'll pretend to preach it. I think it'd be funny. And thank you for watching this video. And have a blessed and wonderful day. And this may offend, I don't care. May Yahweh bless you.